Yo. What's up, people? Welcome. All right, we're on the second to last episode of season 2.
Second to last.
All right, so this is episode 23 of season 2. Then next week we're gonna do something way different. And again, it's something new, so it may not work. As with many new things that we try out with technology, I might try to practice it maybe on Sunday, but the practice sessions always go well. Then it just screws up when it's time. I don't know why. So if you see me posting something on Sunday, you can log in, but just know that I'm just testing stuff out. First things first, start this. Friday's isolation workouts. So today's went pretty well. All right. I thought it went off without a hitch. And I noticed that some of the leaders are stepping up by helping people. The workouts were also easier today too. But you guys were speaking more than I was speaking. It was awesome. All right. But Friday's isolation workouts, the first 5 are the same. They're daily 5. All right. And then after that, we have 5 fairly simple drills. All right. The first one is sprint from half. All right. So we're taking the ball and we are starting from half court. Or if you're at Finn's place, you can start from underneath the basket and sprint out to half and then come back to shoot. But you sprint in and then pull up for a jump shot. Okay. And again, I'm stealing all this from the curriculum. So some things I have to kind of adjust since we're not there in person, since we can't do a group workout, right? So just know that I'm doing it based off that. So sprint from half. Second one is 4 overhead ball passes to layup. What you're doing is from the free throw line, you throw in the ball hard so that you catch it. Throw it hard again off the backboard. It comes right back to you. Make sure that's not bouncing in front of you. It comes back to your hands. If you're young, you can get closer. You're going to throw it 4 times. On the 5th time, you're going to throw it one more time, run in, catch it, do an athletic rebound, and then turn and score. All right? And then you can do it to the opposite side next. Again, just repeat that 4 throws. And then on your 5th throw, you're going to throw it hard, catch it, and then score it up high without bringing the ball down ever. And then the next one is scissor J's. It's 1, 2, 3 in between the legs, and then shoot your shot. And again, then just repeat. Then diagonal pro hop. You're going to start from half court along the lane line. So not center, but slightly off center from half court. You're going to dribble the ball like you're going across the lane. So if you're on the left-hand side, you're going to go toward the right-hand side. Right when you get slightly beyond middle of the key, you're going to hit that spot, and then you're going to do a pro hop. All right, so you're going to go straight the entire time. You're going to go straight diagonally and then diagonal that way. So you make a big V to make a layup in the end. But when you go this way, right when you change directions, you just don't change directions. You land on 2 feet and bounce the ball. And then you're going to jump into another diagonal direction while you take the ball and go above your head and smash it in this hand. So that's a diagonal pro hop, not just a regular pro hop. You go fast, diagonally that way, pro hop, jump to the middle, and then twist again. So we're going to face this way, face that way on the jump, and then twist to score. Diagonal pro hop. Last one is direct Euro step. That's you're coming at someone from the wing, but the someone's going to be fake. From the wing, your last bounce is with the opposite foot, and then with 2 hands, get the ball, fake this way with the next step, and then go diagonally and back. So make a negative step with the 3rd step, and then you're going to score by going forward. So it's a direct Euro step. So if this guy's taking a charge, you're going to come up to him, and then fake this way, and then score. So you have to be parallel with that defender. So you go forward, last dribble, hit, and then score. To reiterate all 5 of those, it's sprint from half, 4 overhead ball passes, then layup off the rebound, scissor J's, diagonal pro hop, and direct Euro step. All right, those are the 5 things. I will text them out. Make sure that you guys understand them as well. Got it? Cool.
All right, guys. I see you all there. Anyone who hasn't said their name, let us know that you're here. All right.
Nice. Who we got here? Got Dodge,
the usual.
How many people do we have? 89,000 people. Wow, this is our biggest crowd ever. Hey, everybody.
Blake said, yes, Blake, we saw that. He just finished his day 4 of his jump ropes.
Oh, nice. Good
Yeah,
job.
Good job, Blake.
All right. So speaking of doing jump ropes and stuff like that, our drills that we're doing, all right, don't just do them. I would say when you get out there and play. Don't worry about stuff. Just play. Just go out there and have some fun. Do it. But when you're getting better, just doing it doesn't work. I mentioned Cam's jump shots the other day where he just runs in and just throws it anywhere. You have to do things deliberately. You have to know what you're doing and then do it properly. So if I tell you to shoot the ball and to hold up your both hands like this when you shoot, don't just go like this and just keep throwing it and never improve. And I'm like, no, did I tell you to do that? So when you guys watch the videos and you guys start to do it, you have to recognize, am I copying off that person correctly? All right, and I know for kids, it can be difficult because when you're 3, the number one hardest game that you do is follow the leader. All right, so if I say like, copy me, and I raise up a hand, maybe you'll do it. But if I go like this and raise up one hand, then another hand, then that hand, a little kid would be like, did I do it? Right? Because they don't quite understand it. You guys are not 3 years old. All right. So if we tell you to do something, you want to think about, did my leg do it right? Did my foot do it right? Did my hand do it right? Were my ears like his ears? All right. Were my eyes like his eyes? Did my chin do that right? I want to look at every single aspect and never be content with anything that I do. You always get better. What am I missing from this? All right. So basically, you're like a private eye. All right. You're looking at the video that has the directions. Or you're looking at maybe Steph Curry when he does a move. You're looking at every single bit of it. And you're seeing if your elbow's in, where are my fingers? I noticed a shot that Finley shot earlier. I worked her out where she shot the ball and she puts in her thumb when she shoots. And I was like, oh, you put in your thumb. And that's actually a thing that some great shooters are taught. And I asked her, were you taught that? Because I don't teach that. I teach spread your fingers. I'm down with either way, whatever you want. But she did that, and I noticed it. I noticed her freaking thumb. All right? You guys need to notice every part of your body and handle it. And it's every second of the entire drill that matters. All right? And overall, you need to control your impulses. And impulses are those things that make you go crazy, like where you have to touch it or you have to just go, where you're impatient. All right? Slow down and control your impulses. All right, and notice every single tidbit like your private investigator, basically, okay?
All right, homework, daily challenges. Today I'm going to pick I was going to pick 3rd grade, but I'll pick 3rd grade.
What is 3rd grade?
3rd grade is day 20 of the 2-minute 2-ball dribble challenge.
Okay.
And it's see how fast you can go without worrying about mistakes.
Let me actually check on that one real quick to see if the 2-ball challenge is in our drills set. If you guys want to see it, the 2-ball dribbles, is it listed? Is it listed? Is it listed? It is. All right. So the 2-ball dribbles is something that we did for our 3 to 8-year-old camp, I think 2 years ago. And we made them do it the whole time. We had a group of 8 songs playing, and they had to do 8 different dribbles, and we just played it on repeat. If you guys helped us out for that drill, or were young enough to actually be in the camp for that time, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Elliot
was there. Elliot was there. So we just did it over and over and over again. And all it is 8 different drills for 30 seconds apiece. How many minutes is that? 2 minutes. All right. Wait, no. Yeah, is it? Yeah. Wait, 50. Wait, 30. No, wait. Oh, for 15 seconds apiece. There you go. I knew that didn't add up. All right. So 8 drills for 15 seconds each, and the song will switch. And so you guys can watch the video, try to keep up with the video, and it's just our simple 8 drills, okay? Like this, dribbling with 2 balls. And you can find that link under the curriculum section and click on drills, all right? So you can watch that video, play along with it. That's 3rd grade.
Yes, that's 3rd grade. So that would mean Leandre's one of them.
Yeah,
Tanner.
I can't think of that many other people.
No. Not off
top. Yeah,
we have
enough.
We have a few. Also, again, the monthly homework, we got a couple more weeks before that's over. 21 jumps. Remember, off the left, the right, and off of 2 feet from the top of the key or the free throw line.
And those of you doing the Chastain challenge, know that the monthly homework too is also on your plate.
Yeah.
All right, so you can do your challenges like what the challenge section says, but the monthly homework is at the same exact time.
Yeah.
They might coincide sometimes, but normally not. So you got a little bit more homework to do. So start to get used to that book. All right.
All right.
Cool. All right. Our first drill that we're doing. Where's my elementary book? All right. We got elementary book.
Bye now.
All right. Anyways, for this one, we have 3-on-3 defensive positioning. All right, 3-on-3 defensive positioning. Now, this one's very hard, especially for the elementary kids. But I just think because it's not so hard a concept to explain that kids should start understanding this a lot younger. All right, if someone has the ball over here and your man's over here, I want you in the middle. It's as easy as that. But now when we have 3-on-3, it gets a little complicated because there's 3 people up top with 3 people guarding them. You must follow your man. You must match up with your man. But if you're guarding the guy up top and he passes the ball to the wing, you must jump off. If the guy up top has the ball and the 2 people guarding the wings, they should be in the middle. So those are all your starting spots. When he passes to your man, you jump on your man. When he passes to the opposite side, you jump from your man to the middle. So all 3 people are moving every single time. All right. Now, as soon as the ball gets to the wing and someone cuts through, the top guy cuts through, the person guarding that top guy who did jump to the ball, he follows him down, but he makes sure that he's looking at ball and man the entire time with his strong hand up and turn in the passing lane the entire time. So you have to go backwards when you're following them. So that's a tough assignment, but we work on that stuff. And as he leaves the key, as he leaves and goes off the opposite side, you don't follow him. You stay in help side just in case that person drives. All right. And then the last part is if your man is on the weak side and the ball's on this wing, so if the ball's on this wing and your man's over here, then and the ball gets and you're in help side, you're in the middle. As your man comes up, you don't stay in the middle. You want to jump to the passing lane. You don't even guard your man. You don't go to your man. You go to the new help side spot. So those are about the 5 different things that we want to focus on. It's way better to explain in person. But those of you guys who understand a little bit, hopefully that helped you guys understand it a lot. Those of you guys that didn't understand it to begin with, you probably could not follow along with that. But I apologize. We do have it online. Check the video for it. 3-on-3 defensive positioning. Check that out.
All right, Zoom update. Yesterday was really, really good. You guys stepped it up, especially with the jump shots. You guys picked it up a little more. So good job with that. And I want to see Momo more on the Zoom. We haven't seen you in like a week or so. So Momo, show up on the Zoom.
I think she has a few TikToks to update at that time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can't make it.
All right, sorry.
She's
guys.
She's
Never
a
mind.
TikTok influencer.
She's a TikTok influencer. But again, good job, guys. And Gavin, good job stepping up in place of Edward.
We might just make it Gavin every day.
Yeah.
Even though Edward's really good, since he misses, it's kind of tough to go on and off. So maybe he might just be the permanent guy.
Yeah.
If this goes past this week, we'll think about making Gavin the permanent guy.
Yeah.
All right. Next one for am I on? No, I'm on today's quote. Today's quote of the day. Okay. The quote of the day, some of you guys might be already looking at it, but I got to turn to it. All right. What is today? It's Friday? No, it's Thursday. There we go. All right. For anyone who has got the ISO workouts, you guys already know the quote of the day as well. It's don't fight forces, use them. All right. Don't fight forces, use them. Now, forces are anything that will make you lose in life. Okay. So forces are things like, let's say it's raining outside. That's a force of nature. All right. Or maybe your parents are harsh on you, right? All right. Whatever. It could be a force like maybe just you're playing on a team that's way too good for you, right? So those are 3 different forces. Well, if it's raining outside and you know it's raining outside and you can't go outside to shoot, all right. So it's raining. I could just stay inside and just say I got defeated, or I can work on my ball handling. If my parents don't let me dribble, okay, I'll go around my back. I'll get really, really good at whatever I'm allowed to get good at. If your parents are strict, okay. So my parents say I can't play some game all the time. They're strict. Change it. because they're strict, they want you to get straight A's. Force yourself to get straight A's and say, excuse me, I have a plan, parents, strict parents. One, if I don't get straight A's, don't let me play basketball ever. I need you guys to force me that. But if I do get straight A's, I get to play twice as much as I want to. And now you're gambling with it and you have to follow through. So since they're strict, they'll be like, that sounds good. And then when I play basketball, I'm not done yet. When I play basketball, you make sure I do my homework or my workouts every single day. You help me be great at basketball by bringing, the force of them being so strict. Bring that to basketball. I need you to be strict on me for basketball. So now you're using your force for you, basically, okay? So you don't have to let the forces drag you down. And the last one that I mentioned was what? Oh, if you're on a great team and the forces around you are just beating you up, that's good. All right. So you should find the best person to play against all the time and just get your butt kicked. All right. Take it more and more and more. So Leandre, you should find Elliot and you guard him every single time. Mm-hmm. And you should tell him to guard you, even if he takes it every single time. Say, keep bringing it. Keep bringing it. He's the force. You use him to make yourself better rather than just say, oh, I lost. Mm-hmm. Too bad. Mm-hmm. All right. So the quote is, don't fight forces, use them.
All right, homework videos. I saw Finn's and Gavin's and Blake's and Armand's, but Leandre, man, you posted like 10 videos today of different drills, and you did really well in those videos.
He just did the athletic finish at the ISO workout.
How'd it go?
Yo, he almost got like perfect. He did so well on the athletic finish. Normally when the little kids do it like Tanner will dribble in and just spin anywhere and throw it up backwards. I'll say, nice job, whatever. I don't try to correct them because I don't want them to hate it. But Leandre did so well, I got on him about something. And something that I got him on was he needs to dribble the ball simultaneous with his last foot down. Mm-hmm. And then he also needs to jump off two legs instead of one. So when I start getting on you guys about little details, that's when you know that you're doing it right.
So Leandre, man, keep it up, dude. You are it's amazing.
I'm still shocked.
It's amazing, dude. And it just goes to show you how much you actually want this.
Oh, one more thing. Here's a secret about me, okay? When kids sign up for a program, I give them a box, a gift box. The gift box has their jersey in it, the shorts in it, right? Also has a few other things, but it has a t-shirt like this, a black one, or it has a gray one. Right when the kid shows up, I guess how long that kid will well be a part of our program. If they look like they're a kid who's just trash or looks like they're just like soft, I won't give them two shirts because that's a waste of a shirt. I would give them one shirt. If they think that they're very bad, so this might be some of you guys, but if they think that they're very bad, it's a gray shirt because we have more gray shirts. So I give them a gray shirt, and if they're kind of good, I'll go, okay, a black shirt. But if they're very good, I'll give them two shirts. I don't think I gave Leandre more than one shirt. So you really, really did it.
Gavin said you gave him one.
I gave Gavin one? Hey, I don't know. I got to save some money, okay? But when I know someone's going to be a part of the program forever, I'm like, oh, this dude needs two shirts. But again, that's my guess on day one, okay? So my apologies. All right. Here we go. For our middle school drills, got it right here. This one's easy. This one's easy. Layups. I know layups sounds easy because you're like, I do those every warm-up, right? Nah, man. I'm not talking about regular layups. I'm talking about the layups I learned in college, right? What's his name? Fisdale? What's his first name?
David.
Yeah, David Fisdale he's a coach at the Nuggets, at the Knicks.
Yeah, he coached the Knicks.
Coach the Knicks last year. He's also coached Memphis, right? Some other teams. He came to our college when he was still an assistant for LeBron's Heat team, and he taught us how to shoot a layup in college. And we were like, that's kind of weird, but I listened to him, whatever. And he told us to extend it and to not swing it, That was my first time ever hearing that. I mean, I heard like don't swing the ball. I've heard that, but I never thought you should extend it like this and like flick it like that. It was so weird of a concept. So he told my entire college team, and no one listened. I mean, they listened, but no one did it. I was the only one that did it, and it took my game from here to there. People were moving out of my way. It was weird. I was like, and just scoring like that. And I was like, did no one else hear what he said? Although this is working like gangbusters for me. This is crazy. So now when I teach it to you guys, especially for the young kids like Gabby, it's so hard, right? It's so hard. But I feel like when you do this when you're a young kid, that's why when you're an older kid, you can't change. So I want you guys to develop nice habits because of that. So again, it's actually not so simple a layup, okay? Harden is the master of doing this. James Harden is the master of doing this because not only will he do that, he will just look at you and just put your hand up anywhere, Kendra. You're just hanging out right now, just anywhere you want. It doesn't matter. And foul. You fouled me. Why would you foul me? All right, and Harding will get those fouls, and you're like, dude, I was not trying to foul you. Stay away from me. All right, because he'll just extend his arm, and you can't avoid it. You have to run away. All right, so learning to do that is the way to do it. And if you watch James Harden and Luka Doncic, there's a thing about them that is not true about every other guard. Tony Parker was like this too. Those three guys, they make layups. All the other guards, they get in there and shoot layups like Kyrie Irving. They miss them. Even Steph Curry misses layups. They get in there, they do this, and they miss layups. All right. James Harden makes them, and a huge reason for it is because he extends the ball. He makes it as easy as possible. There's no extra movement. All right. So extend it and have a high percentage layups and get everyone else out of your way. And when the help side comes, it's an easy pass. All right. And you also get to propel yourself forward. There's a lot of benefits to extending that layup, but you got to learn how to do it. Fully extended, above your eyebrow, shooting it slightly underhand, not completely, but just slightly underhand. All right. And just flicking up with just your wrist, not your entire arm. All right. If you're as young as Leandre, yeah, you got to kind of throw it harder, but practice on the lower hoop. Just practice the actual motion.
All right, leaderboard mention. I have one, but I actually see two that I'm going to mention, or I'll save one I'll save the second one for tomorrow. So I asked Edward to get ahead in the high school as far as attendance goes, and with that being said, he is 2 points behind Andre, 3 points behind Ben. So after this week, he will be first place for the high school as far as attendance points goes.
He does the ISO ones. Ben does the ISO ones.
Mm-hmm.
Ben's missing. Wait, he was supposed to miss today, wasn't he?
Who, Ben?
Yeah. I thought he had capping out, but he was there today.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that goes. But either he's going to be ahead or he'll be tied with Ben.
I like it.
Yeah. So Edward, if you're listening, if you're there or not, good job. Keep working. All right.
All right. Our high school workouts, all right, for the day is, yes. All right. It's how do I say it? The wall floor tap dribble. The wall floor tap dribble. That's in between your leg. You're in a staggered step in between your leg over and over and over again. And every time that you pass the ball, you tap the floor. Tap the floor with the opposite end. And then there's another one where you tap the wall with the opposite end every time that you go between your legs. Then there's one where you tap the wall, then floor. I think we talked about it last week. But I forgot to post it, but I posted it today. Finley did that drill for me on Tuesday, possibly. And when she started doing it, I was like, oh, crap. My first thing that I said was, since she does other workouts with other guys, I was like, do you do this elsewhere or do you practice this a lot? And she's like, not really. I was like, oh, well, you're going really fast right now. And so I had said, do it again. I'm gonna film you for Instagram. So I filmed it, and as I film it, I'm like, oh man, that looks fake. It looks like I sped it up. I sent some of you guys me doing a double backflip yesterday. Of course that was fake. And it went way too fast too. And it was kind of like blurred out wrong, whatever. But this looked fake like that. Mm-hmm. I need you guys doing that wall thing so fast that people think that it's fake. All right. Go that fast when you do that wall dribble. All right. And if you can, here's some homework for you tonight. Replicate the dribble that she did and post it. All right. I post it to our homework section, and I want to see if anyone can go faster than her. I'll put them side by side and see who can go faster than Finley. Got it? All right, that's your drill. And when you get down low, you shouldn't be raising up, going down low. All right. When you touch the floor, that should be as low as you are when you touch the wall. So it should be one length. Got that, guys? If you don't know what I'm talking about, check our Instagram page, and I can also add it to the homework section as well. All right.
All right, guys. So
I'll add it right now. Actually, there you go.
The stock exchange. I'm going to keep it on us as a program. So when we start up again, I want us to be ready to go. All right. So that means games, the workouts. I want us to be ready when we start up again. I want us to be up and ready to go. All right, guys. So that's my stock exchange for today.
How do you think it's going?
I think we are still up. I am going to invest in our program. All right.
All right. We have faith in you guys. Make sure that everyone else can have faith in us as well. Okay. Exactly. All right. The story for the day is. Okay, it's kind of complicated, but it's okay. All right. When you're playing against a stacked deck, compete even harder. All right. Show the world how much you'll fight for the winner's circle. If you do, someday the cellophane will crackle off a fresh pack, one that belongs to you, and the cards will be stacked in your favor. Now, the cards being stacked in your favor, there are against you, are basically when everything's going against you, where like that team's better, they practice longer, they're taller, and they start being stacked against you. We call it cards stacked against you because in cards, if the other person has two aces and you only have two kings, well, then you lose, right? So the cards are stacked against you. And whenever you're facing a team that's way better than you in a situation where you're just going to lose, you know you're going to lose, it's saying that you should try even harder. All right. And you keep trying until one day the roles are going to be switched. Where the card deck that's stacked, usually stacked against you, is going to be dealt in a way. They're going to the cellophane is the plastic on top of it, right? It's going to be dealt in such a way that now the cards will be stacked in your favor. Now all of a sudden you have the better team. Everything's going to go your way now. All right? And then you still have to try hard, but you should relish the times when everything is going to go against you. You should be so happy for it, okay? So again, when you're playing against a stacked deck, compete even harder. You should be excited about that. Finish it up.
All right. So news out of the NBA today, guys. The NBA teams are expecting the league office to issue guidelines around June 1st that will allow all the teams to get back into doing some workouts and possibly getting ready to finish the season.
They have to practice first so that they don't come back and get injured.
Yeah. So that means that would mean possibility of regular season games, maybe a play-in tournament for those teams who are at the bottom, and then a playoff, and then go from there. So there's been a lot of talk today about that, but we'll see how it goes. So June 1st, we will know more information about how the season will start if it starts.
And if you notice, I don't know if you can notice it, but I know Kendrick. He is so excited about this. I think if there was like Kendrick had a baby being born and his team winning the championship,
that's it.
It's like the same. Like sports means so much to so many people out there, and it's for a good reason because it carries the weight of our society where we rest all of our happiness on it sometimes. And for me, that's why I wanted to play. Not so much to have that feeling, but more to give someone that feeling. And put all your faith in me. Come on. And that's why I would go out there when I was injured, just because I know it just means so much to some people to see me win for them. All right. And so if you guys have that in you where you just want to be like an entertainer or you want to carry someone's hopes and dreams with you, all right, work really hard so that you can be in that position. Okay. And if you guys are the fans, okay, well, be the best fans you can, but at least feel what it's like for a second by trying your hardest so that you can put yourself in their shoes. Because it is a pretty cool feeling to give your all for a team that is expecting you to give your all for them.
All right. With that being said, You know what time it is.
It's Zoom
Zoom.
time. All right, I will let you guys go under. You know what? I'm gonna play the song that I used for Finley's workout. Make sure you guys check out that workout. It's right here. I know that's a copyright song. So, anyways, we will see y'all later. Who can do this? Who's got it? Who's got it?